Hi everybody, Alan from ML Toys, here to help you select the right ride-on car for your kid. There's a lot that's changed in the industry. It stayed the same from the 1960s into the early 2000s. So if you had a car as a kid, and you still have it, use it. That's great. We still have parts for them. But a lot has changed recently, and knowing what you're going to use a car for is kind of key to helping select the car that you're going to have. Now, we're right now coming out with our own line of Power Wheel vehicles, and I say Power Wheel because it's become a generic term. Power Wheels is actually a brand, but what we should be calling them is ride-on cars. That's the more commonly used term. Um, so, yes, we are coming out with our own line of ride-on cars. Our cars are designed from the ground up foundationally to be modified as your kid gets older. Because there's a difference of the speed that a 3-year-old wants versus a 6-year-old. So as they grow up, you'll be able to add more speed, you'll be able to add more durability, lighting kits, tires for them, different sticker packages, all kinds of different things. You'll be able to buy one car and grow with it, not just have that car last longer for you, but you'll also be able to enjoy the experience with your kid of teaching them how to make a car. The parts are all plug and play simple. So it's a win-win. You get to be your kid's hero that way. We're not naive. We're not the entire market. There's other stuff out there. So let me go over that a little bit. As I mentioned before, Power Wheels has been the big player since the 1980s. Around 2021-ish, they stopped making those common, most popular Power Wheel vehicles. And they made them really well then. Not only them, but Peg Perego, Kid Tracks, and Roleplay, those were the top four car brands. They made what we call analog cars. And what we mean by that is there was no circuit boards to them to blow up. You had a gas pedal as an on-off switch, a shifter which gave you forward and reverse by changing the polarity, and a high and low speed on most of them, which would just switch from series to parallel wiring. So they're very, very durable vehicles. That's why you see so many of them still running today. We still support them with parts and upgrades for them. But you can't buy a new one anymore unless you happen to find a leftover someplace. Peg Perego, they are still making the Gator and the Tractor, and they have a couple other vehicles that they make fabulous quality vehicles, and again, we have upgrades for those as well. What's more commonly taken over the market is these import vehicles. We used to call them cheap Chinese imports, but since Power Wheel backed out, some of them have upped their game, and it's really hard for you to tell by shopping on the internet what's a good quality ride-on car versus a cheap quality one. So that's what we're going to try to dispel a little bit here with. First off, if it doesn't have a website, then don't buy it. There's a lot of cars on Amazon that and eBay that the name brand doesn't even make any sense. It's just a collection of letters put together, and when you buy a car that way, you may pay a cheaper price. This is truly a game of you get what you pay for in this industry. You need to make sure that there is part support for your car and actually see it. Like, look for the listings for parts for that car. And tech support. If you get a defective thing or it breaks 6 months down the road, you've paid a couple $100s for this. Are you going to be able to repair the car? And are you going to be able to get help and in contact with a real human, preferably in this country would be nice, or at least this continent. And we tend not to see that on those large websites. So what does that leave us with? Well, most of the cars out there, the good quality cars, are made by a very few couple of manufacturers overseas. And what those manufacturers do is they actually design the cars and sell them to whoever wants to import them. So there are people in the United States that have started ride-on car companies importing those cars. What winds up happening is you'll have the same exact car being sold by 5, 6, maybe more companies. That's the exact same car. That's good and bad depending on who you get it from. Again, look on the website. Do they have a phone number that you can reach a person? Do they have parts listed on the website? A good teller also is to go on the ML Toys website. We have an upgrades by vehicle section. We've gone through all these cars already. We've had hands on these things. We make upgrades for cars that you can get support for, and that are a good enough foundation to work with. If the basic chassis is too junky, then we don't want to make upgrades for it because it's just going to blow apart from you. Some of the brands we found that are really good to work with in no particular order. Huffy, like the bike manufacturer, they make ride-ons, Rider Toys, Big Toys Direct, Big Toys Green Country, Best Choice Products, Dynacraft. Dynacraft, actually, most of their vehicles are exclusive to them. Moderno, Garvey. Those are some of the name brands today when we're recording this. Again, more do pop up and go. These guys have kind of stood a little bit of a test of time, which says to us, again, it's a better quality, that they're choosing the better quality cars, and they're giving some support to the people. Depending on when you're watching this vehicle, number one choice is going to be a Power Wheel brand car. Now, again, look at the car to see if it's going to do what you're going to do. If you want your terrain is like an off-road haven, it's all hills and dirt and stuff, don't buy a Corvette or a Mustang. Get a pickup truck. Get an off-road buggy. And the opposite, if your kid's only going to be riding around in a cul-de-sac and stuff, don't get something with big knobby tires. You don't need four-wheel drive for the street. Get the kind of appropriate car for where you think you're going to be using it, and then think about, am I going to be modifying the car down the road? If it's something you're going to want to modify, again, go to that upgrades by vehicle section on our website, and we're going to help walk you through the different, you can pull up a car and see what modifications we make. If we only make one or two modifications for it, well, maybe it's because some of the other parts on the vehicle aren't as compatible. And then for the those of you that are into the true Power Wheel racing world, the drag racing, road course racing, whatever kind, what we recommend for you guys is check out your local track and see what they're running there. That's going to be a big, big teller. It's so hard in competition racing to show up with the wrong platform and then try to modify it to be as fast as everybody else. Will it even fit into their rules platform? So for the racers out there, definitely work with your local level for that. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to us. Go fast at mltoys.com. We're happy to help you out. Hope that makes selecting a car a little bit easier for you.